Alright guys, we are back for another Dokkan battle video. So we're looking at the big boy here. DOKKANFEST AGL Super Saiyan 3 Goku. This guy looks like he's going to be a monster. Just kind of seeing the community's reaction to him, I think that the community is kind of underselling him quite a bit. I think that this guy is going to have a lot of different abilities, right? He's going to have a lot of value. We could have him be very defensive. He's going to have bursts where he'll be able to do a ton of damage. I think the Super Saiyan 3 Goku is very good. I do like kind of the... how do I want to say it? Like, I kind of like the spot right now where we have a lot of these DOKKANFEST exclusives and stuff like that kind of working. I think it does look pretty good. The last couple Dokkan, like every DOKKANFEST since Vegeta for Saiyan Day has been really, really nice. So of course, remember, this is going to be the 55% video. This is just going to be a 55% link level 1 video, right? Because we want to move fast, you know, get the video out for him, move on to Boo, you know, get the characters link leveled, all the good stuff. Let's go ahead and remember to put a sticker-rooski on our boy Angel Super Saiyan 3 right here. And again, remember, this is 55%. I guess I do want to show right here, there we go, that he's at 55% right here. All right, looks pretty good. Let's go ahead and give him the sticker, too. There we go. Damn, stickers are starting to get low. We're getting low, low, low on that. And wha-bam. There we go. So what are we thinking here? I mean, the sticker certainly could look a little bit better, I guess. But, I mean, at least the art is very good. I think super, like, kind of the reference to that Toriyama art right there. So we have 2 of the characters used. There were 6 characters in that art, right? We still have, what? Super Boo, Buhan, Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks, and Ultimate Gohan, right? Those are the characters that are in that. Damn, actually, maybe I gotta double check that. But we have the Super Saiyan 3 Goku and Fat Boo portion of it. Let me go ahead and come back. I think we'll probably just jump into the Evolution Blue Vegeta event like we typically do for showcases, and see how Goku performs in there. Damn, that is fire. I have one slight criticism. I don't really mind, I mean, that it's not the full-on thing where he's screaming for 10 minutes and stuff like that. I know that's people's favorite, right? Like, I get that. I think it looks very smooth, looks very good. My criticism is actually very slight, and it's about the voice acting. Why not have Goku say Super Saiyan 3? I mean, am I crazy? Like, come on. Would that have been so hard to do? Right there? That's all we needed. That's it. Just get a little of that in there. That's really my only issue. I think a lot of the animation and stuff like that obviously look fantastic. So, alright, we're looking at the DOKKANFEST Super Saiyan 3 Goku. Now, one thing I love about this guy is as long as you get that intro up, which he's able to do provided there's another Buu Saga ally on the team. I don't think that restriction is tough. As long as there's a Buu Saga ally on the team, we're going to be able to go ahead and get his intro. And he gets 90% damage reduction, and then he loses 15% every turn. So, on turn 2, Goku should be at, what, 60% damage reduction? And then, you know, the next turn, you know, he's going to be... The damage reduction is for every turn that passes, right? Like LR, Golden Frieza. But with that damage reduction ability, I mean, that's going to allow Goku to be very strong at the start of fights, which will always have value, right? We never know how the meta's going to shift. Right now, we've got a lot of fights that are longer. Well, I mean, we do have Cell Max, which is short. Like, we have everything. Like, the meta is very good right now in terms of, like, testing out characters and blah, 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 blah. This guy's always going to be good in Battlefield and things like that. So that's really good for this Goku. I guess let's just go ahead and jump in. We'll just let the first turn play out. And then we can keep going. All right, so Super EZA Tech Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks. That looks pretty good to me. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Oh, Goku's link set right here. Let's see what Father has. This is Golden Warrior, Super Saiyan, Saiyan Lineage. I do like that he has that. Over in a Flash, Limit Breaking Form, Kamehameha, and Fierce Battle. So, not a bad Link set. He's got a nice Link set. Of course, has like an Angel Goku sound. Oh, we get this right away. Oh, God, okay. This is a high chance to nullify Ki Blast Supers and counter. We get that within 1 second. That would be very good against, say, movie Boss Rush Red Zone Broly, because he is a Ki Blast Super Boss. Of, like, the kind of, like, showcase fights that I do right now, okay, there's an additional right there. Perfect. This is an additional. It's a 70% chance to be a super, which we got right there. Nice. Yeah, it looked pretty good. And then one more as well, which is the Hidden Potential System additional, which we just instantly get our first time ever using them. Okay. I was like, the third one? What the hell? That's the Hidden Potential System. What the hell? Because his other additional is from slot 2 or 3. So now the friend Super Saiyan 3 Goku should hit much harder. Yeah, he does. See, this was actually a nice first turn because Goku does different things depending upon if he's in slot 1 or slot 2 or 3. Unfortunately, that's 70%. That's the normal. This is a guaranteed additional super right here. And then we still have the chance to do another one as well. Goku, by the way, gets 50% attack and defense on a super attack effect. Yep, here's the Hidden Potential System additional. Pretty good, right? That's 50%, and then he has immense damage with a high chance to stun. Yeah, not bad. I mean, that's a nice little volley between two 55% Super Saiyan 3 Gokus, because that's what both of these boys were, right? They're both 55% Super Saiyan 3 Gokus. There's mine. Wait. And then here's what the friend is looking like. The friend is Link level 10 already. Okay. And then we've got a little bit extra additional, some dodge and stuff like that. Okay, so, you know what's funny is I did bring 2 Super Saiyan... We have 2 Angel Super Saiyan 3 Gokus and 2 regular Super Saiyan 3 Gokus, and they both start in the same rotation. We'll just come back next turn. Wait, let's come back just in case? Okay, he dodged. Okay. Yeah, this wasn't really the greatest rotation right here, because STR DRAGONFEST doesn't want to go slot 1. In Gotenks, I mean, you guys know 50% dodge or die can be a little iffy. I really don't like to toy around too much with 50% dodge or die. I could live with 70% failing me, like Hero. But 50% dodge or die, I typically don't like to really test my limits. That's why we had Gotenks to slot 2. All right, I'm already blabbering away, so I guess we're back. Well, now we'll come back. We definitely lived the turn, so we'll come back next turn. All right, so now we're on to the second rotation. We're going up against Evolution Blue Vegeta. Again, this is a real boss right here. We could have Super Saiyan 3 Goku in the middle slot. That would activate Saiyan Lineage for us. And then remember, okay, so the way Goku works, I am not a fan of the way they did this, honestly. So it's this line and his passive. If there is another Buu Saga category ally in the same turn, in slot 1, Goku will get 100% defense and guaranteed guard. And then, again, still, if there's a Buu Saga ally in rotation, he gets 100% attack and a guaranteed additional super as a second or third attacker in the turn. The fact that it needs to be a Buu Saga ally on the turn, I do not like. Because it means, like, unless you're running a full Buu Saga team or nearly a full Buu Saga team, it does take away a lot of your flexibility to be able to kind of just, like, move units however you want. You have to be a little bit more focused on kind of like some of these static rotations. Because, I mean, Goku, without that line in his passive, I don't know that I'm super crazy about him. Like, I'm not saying he's the worst, but like that is a big chunk of power. That's a very strong line. Here, let me just, like this right here. This is a very powerful line of his kit. So with that in there, you know, like it's going to be looking good. All right, we'll get him in slot 1. We're going to need to do that in this phase right here. We should be able to... Okay, we could just hit this. Bam. Then we'll hit this right here. Bam. Now, this is where things... You know, I did my summoning stream, and all during the stream I'm telling people, yeah, I do wish my STR Vegeta was full dodge. I'd recommend dodge on them. Like, just to give you guys a good example of this, I'm pretty sure they would die if Vegeta supered them at the end right there. All right, let's see how we do. Super Saiyan 3 Goku should be able to tank very well against Vegeta's big attack. but we countered it again. Perfect, perfect, perfect. 2 counters on Vegeta. That's really good right there. All right, so there's the nullification counter. Wabam, here, hold this, Vegeta. Bitch, hold that. We got the crit, too. Very good, very good. So Goku gets 2 key 150% attack and defense at the start of turn. He gets 150% attack and defense on Super. That's kind of... I mean, man, they should have set it up to where this buff is changed. So the buff on Super is perfect if he's in slot 2 or 3. But for slot 1, it would have been much better if he got his buff when he got hit. Right? Like, think of Tech Fusion Zamasu or something like that. So what they should have done is this part, it should have been part of that Buu Saga. Like, I mean, I guess it would make him even more reliant on the Buu Saga category ally and rotation, but it would have made the character stronger as a result. But if he was getting his stats in slot 1 when he gets hit, you know, that boom, like, oh, that would be way better. I guess it would just be way better if he was structured like that, and then still maintain the 150% attack and defense if he was in slot 2 or 3, right? Goku also gets 5% damage reduction with every super attack he does, up to a maximum of 30% damage reduction. So as he slowly loses damage reduction from his intro, from turns passing from his intro, remember that he is also going to be building up damage reduction every time he supers. So I do think there's an argument you could have for, you know, going a lot of additional on Super Saiyan 3 Goku. I think it does kind of work, an argument for that, to kind of like build up that damage reduction, right? Because, I mean, what does he need to do? He needs to do 6 supers to be fully built up. I think, like, when we're going to do, because I'm I'm saying that, but, you know, the build I'm going to do is probably like 24 dodge, 15 additional or something like that. When I go into like, okay, like we're going to do the run against Blue Gogeta, Carnival Blue Gogeta boss fight, what I'm going to do is at the start of the fight, I'll probably just try and see if I can't run him in slot 2, turn 1, you know, take advantage of the extra additional, build up the extra damage reduction, and then, you know, kind of just get off to the races just like that. All right, so we have Goku's active available. Goku's active is going to be really good. It just looks like a great, strong active skill. I don't think that this is going to be as powerful as Vegeta's, because Vegeta is going to be building up. He stacks attack, whereas this Goku is not stacking attack. Although Goku's like, this is going to be a good, wonderful active, because Goku on this turn that he does this, he's going to have guaranteed crits. So we could do this as long as there's a Buu Saga ally in the same turn, starting from turn 4. I mean, considering he already has the Buu Saga condition in his passive, I mean, it's not the worst ever. I mean, basically just turn 4 already, but again, I don't like the Buu Saga in the turn stuff that this guy has in his kit. I don't mind one Buu Saga ally for the intro on the team, but once you start having to force rotations, that's where things can get a bit iffy at points. Although, again, this guy is easily, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4 TUR. I don't know which one of the 4 he is, but he's up there for sure. So this is going to massively raise attack temporarily, ultimate damage, and then again, within the turn we do this, it's guaranteed crits. So this does not work like the 5th anniversary Blue Fusions. None of that works. I mean, what spot you use the active in, and then what spot we place him in afterwards, doesn't actually have any effect. He's not going to get the different portions of that passive from where we're using the active skill in the turn. All right, so we have the guaranteed crits. By the way, I mean, I know there's a lot of crit meatheads in the community. Like, they're gonna, oh my god, we gotta get full crit out always. But I do not think you really need to give this Goku basically any crit at all. Because, as I kind of did gloss over it, but as part of his intro buff, he gets the 90% damage reduction, and he loses 15% of that with every turn. He also gets 50% crit for 5 turns as well, right? Which is pretty good. And then in his base kit, he also does have a 30% chance to crit. So, you know, for the first 5 turns, he's going to have the 50% chance to crit. Then if that fails, he'll have the 30% chance to crit, right? So it's like, with all that, plus then the turn of the guaranteed crit on active, this guy doesn't need crit. I like the idea of giving him some additionals to try and get that damage reduction. And then, of course, dodge is just, I mean, it's pretty much, unless you're a character that really needs to get hit, like LR Super Saiyan 4 Goku. I think, actually, Boo, oh, come on. You're kidding me, dude. Yeah, because Gotenks doesn't have over and a flash. Yeah. Well, damn, what do we want to do? I don't really want to put... Because I kind of want to see the damage that this Goku is going to do in slot 3. Oh, let's just bank on Gotenks living, man. Let's just count on Gotenks living without being able to super attack right there. That's our best bet. Because I want to see the Super Saiyan 3 Goku doing damage in slot 2. Okay, that's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. Hopefully we dodge the super. Would Gotenks live the super? Probably. Vegeta hits very hard. Oh, that's... Okay, nice. Gotenks clutched up for us right there. Beautiful. Vegeta hits really hard. Even Gotenks having type advantage. Vegeta... Okay, here it is. Vegeta hits really hard. Because it's huge damage plus the defensive debuff. Did this hit? No. Okay, good. Gotenks, nice. Perfect. All right, let's see what Goku is at right here. 7.4. Remember, this is a guaranteed crit. And we could do 4 supers right here. 55%, and then he's just going to be doing these crits. Perfect. This is an additional, it's a 70% chance to be super right here. This is a character, by the way, that could be very frustrating. You know, let's say you go an additional build, and, you know, you get this, the 30% normal proc, and then hidden potential system. Oh, it's an additional. Because remember, Goku does need to do supers to build up his damage. No hidden potential system, okay. But Goku does need to do supers, specifically, to build up his defense. Is Dragonfist going to be okay right here, this guy? I'm not sure. Good crit right there. Oh, second super, okay. Dude, super... Do you guys see how important super EZAs are? By the way, Dokkan... Wow, okay. People hate on this character, by the way. 2015 Dokkan Fest. Just by the way. Yeah, just by the way, it's a 2015 Dokkan Fest. If you're curious, it's a 2015 Dokkan Fest doing that right there. Super EZAs are so good for the game. And you can see, like, all throughout this run right here. Like, I'm not the biggest fan of the Buu Saga category right now. Like we definitely have, you know, like with the super EZAs, so there's a capable options. In Gotenks is capable, right? Like I think the new Ban Unit Gotenks, like some of these guys are capable, but you know, I would like more so like a top 5 Buu Saga option, which I really hope that the Part 2 LR is going to be. But thank God both of the super EZAs are on Goku's team, and they work really well with Goku too. I mean, Tech Gotenks, I mean, I don't know about anyone else, but for me, getting that 11 key has been money so far. I feel like yeah, I mean, Goku, I guess, isn't really that complex. We actually went through everything. Like, that's it. We covered everything. I guess the only thing I didn't really talk about is leader skill. We'll do that afterwards. So, yeah, there's 55% Super Saiyan 3 Goku, but, I mean, this is like... I mean, you could call this a high-level Supreme Battle Spectacle stage, and... I mean, both Super Saiyan 3 Gokus, they just dominated it, 55%. The Ki Blast nullification's looking really good here, too. Alright, so there was the Angel Super Saiyan 3 Goku. He looks good, man. I really like the elite defense early on. He just is a nice... The thing about this character that I think is going to be good is, like, if you are an offensive meathead, oh my god, we gotta do crits so much, oh god... Like, he could do that for you. But if you want to be, I mean, okay, so we'll say offensive meathead, and we'll go, what, defensive dick rider? I don't know, for the other one. I mean, it just kind of works, right? If you're a defensive dick rider like me, I mean, he's going to be really strong defensively, right? So this is Press for Time Showdown. Super Saiyan 3 Goku Angel. Remember, we have 2 good Super Saiyan 3 Goku characters to run with him. The Super EZA Dragon Fist, and then, of course, the new Dokkan Fest Dragon Fist. The LR EZA Super Saiyan 3 Goku, nah. You could save yourself the trouble. Don't run him. This guy's leader skill is Majin Buu Saga, Otherworld Warrior, or Accelerated Battle. Accelerated Battle is a monster category. But here's the thing. What did they do? They gave him the Buu Saga rotation restriction, which I consider tough. It's like if you come in with, 2 Angel Gokus and 2 Buu Saga like characters, it's just gonna sap the flexibility with the team. Typically, I like to just be able to do whatever, right? And I do feel heavily restricted, heavily limited by that. Like, I'm complaining about it a lot. A lot of people will kind of like twist. I mean, people love to just twist what I'm saying all the time. Goku is still like, I don't know. Like, I'm thinking I'm gonna like Goku as like the number 2 TUR. I think I might like Goku better than Vegeta. But I'm just pointing out that his restriction does suck ass. Even if I think Goku, like, I probably like Goku better than most people, I think. So that's it. Again, Accelerated Battle is so good, but I mean, he's barely a proper leader for it, considering you want to fill it up more so with Buu Saga characters. I guess, we could grab a character like the LR Gammas from Accelerated Battle and just put them on the team, though. So those are his 170% stats. And then the extra 30% for the 200% stats is for Kamehameha or time limit characters. His passive skill, buying time at all costs. So he has this intro animation. He gets a 50% chance to crit for 5 turns. And then he gets 90% damage reduction. And then he loses 15% damage reduction from that every turn until he gets down to 0 from that intro damage reduction. And that will proc as long as there is a Buu Saga ally on the team. On the team is not a restriction I care about, because it's not like really messing with your flexibility in the event. So that portion of it I've got no issue with. Start a turn, he gets 2 key, 150% attack and defense. Then he gets to 150% attack and defense on super, which is big, big, big. Great if you're running him in slot 2 or 3, but if you run him in slot 1, there's a chance you're not really going to be able to take advantage of all that defense there. That's why, I would have preferred if they would have maybe splintered that off. And, if it's in slot 1, the buff is when he gets hit. If it's in slot 2 or 3, the buff is on super attack. Maybe something like that could have allowed him to be a little bit stronger defensively in slot 1. Then Goku gets 5% damage reduction with every super attack he performs, up to 30% damage reduction. Okay. So against the big bosses, right? Like the big, I guess, Gogeta, Goku is going to have type advantage for, which, here, let's go ahead and go over. Even though Goku's guarding, the fact that he has type advantage means this is going to drop the damage down a little bit, because Goku does have true type advantage. Regardless of anything, Goku is helped significantly by his typing. AGL right now is the best typing to be, considering the landscape of the bosses. The Gogeta fight, the Cell Max fight, and stuff like that. So, if we consider the Gogeta fight or Sword of Hope Trunks or something like that, Goku, he can get up to that 30% damage reduction. He'll be guarding, but his start of turn defensive stat before you get this is just flat out not going to be enough to really tank these big bosses, because they're super in for, deep into the 3 millions. It's not like again, the big bosses are supering for double the damage that Fusion Zamasu did last year. So the damage has gone way up. But if it's, the last phase, you can proc his active, which, again, it will not allow you to do shenanigans with the different slots with this. But remember, by doing the active, you are going to proc this. So this would be active in slot 1. The extra defense would be available for you in slot 1. He'll be guarding. You could have damage reduction. He'll be guaranteed critting. Like, he's going to be cooking, right? So keep that in mind. Again, he's got the damage reduction with every super attack performed. He has a 30% chance to crit baseline. I see that, and you guys know my brain goes, all right, cool, don't need to give him any more crit. He's got crit right there, dude. Then he has an additional, has a 70% chance to be a super attack, which, is good. The only thing is, I do wish maybe that this was damage reduction with every attack performed, so that hidden potential system additionals, and if this is just an additional, it doesn't cuck you. Right now, it can cuck you if you get a normal, which is not good. And then down here, if there is a Buu Saga category ally in the same turn, in slot 1, Goku gets 100% defense and guard, and then in slot 2 or 3, Goku gets 100% attack and a guaranteed additional super. So if you, on the active skill turn, and then Goku's in slot 2 or 3, he is going to be hitting hard. very hard because you're going to be doing 2 guaranteed supers, an additional as a 70%, and then probably, you know, a hidden potential system additional at least. Because remember, the thing about Goku is he's not probably going to need like 30 additional because of all the additionals he already has built in. But I think a reasonable amount, like 20, like I probably wouldn't say go above 20, but like in that 20 to, you know, 15 range to me feels like kind of a sweet spot with the amount of additionals this guy would have to, you know, get that hidden potential system additional with regularity, right? And then finally, Goku has a high chance to nullify Ki Blast super attacks directed at him, and it is a counter. He just smacks the Ki Blast right back at them. We saw that in display a couple of times against Evolution Blue Vegeta in that fight. Remember that it also would work super well against Red Zone Movie Boss Rush, which, funny enough, is also Goku's worst fight. The only thing is, though, it literally is a high chance to dodge for him, or a high chance to die for him at that point, because if he doesn't proc it and he gets hit, he's dead. I don't, like, at that point in the fight, on turn 15 or whatever, at, like, Broly hits Goku with the super, you're probably done. Unless there's, like, big shenanigans at work or something like that, with, like, extra support or something. Goku has his active skill, the full power Kamehameha. You could do this if there's another Buu Saga category ally in the same turn, starting from the 4th turn of the start of battle. I mean, the condition, like, just turn 4, this is not bad. I do just hate this right there, and then, of course, that right there, but since you're already going to have Buu Saga allies as part of this, you're not going to have trouble. Like, this is going to be there whenever you need it, which is good. And then he massively raises attack temporarily, ultimate damage the enemy, and then all attacks become guaranteed crits in the turn. Very powerful, of course. His super attack is the instant transmission Meteor Crush. He gets 50% attack and defense for 1 turn, immense damage, and then the high chance to stun. Looks great. 50% stats, and then he has a 50% chance to stun. The stun, by the way, that is a game clincher against Cell Max. Super Saiyan 3 Goku here, he is probably a top 5 character for the Cell Max fight, something like that, which is good. That matters. Remember, they're going to add missions to all these tough fights, man. So, like this, him stunning, he is a great character for Cell Max. Link set is pretty good here, too. Golden Warrior, Super Saiyan, Saiyan Lineage, Over in a Flash, Limit Break and Form, Kamehameha, and Fierce Battle. He's good. This guy's really good. 150%, 12 key multiplier to the typical number. And then finally, Goku is on a lot of categories, but with that Buu Saga restriction, it does sap a little bit of his ability to, I think, potentially dominate on some of these categories, unfortunately, right? Now, the Buu Saga team, I mean, he's just going to be a stone-cold killer on here. I do think that LR Super Saiyan 3 Goku and Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta, they're an option to run. Obviously, we have STR Vegito. I mean, there's nothing, like, you don't have to run a full Superclass team. Like, you know, we could just throw Buhan on the team, Int Fat Buu, like all that type of stuff would work, but I still would like to see this team buffed a little bit more. I'm hoping for a lot of EZAs in Golden Week. There's quite a few characters that we really could use that would be helpful there. Then Goku is also on the Otherworld Warrior category team. It looks to me, because he's not on the banner, I don't think... Where is he? I don't think this guy's EZing during the celebration, because he's not on the banner. If him and Majin Vegeta aren't there, I don't think that we're going to see them EZA. I think if there's going to be another main DOKKANFEST EZA, it's going to be Tech Ultimate Gohan. So there's that. Then Goku is on Accelerated Battle right here. This is a great category right here. It's just a shame, again, because of the Majin Buu restriction, there's limited ability to run these characters. I mean, if we're going to do, you know, Red Zone Movie Boss Rush, maybe I'll grab that God Goku. You know, like, we could always grab LR Tech Vegito Blue, depending upon the fight. You know, we do have the UI Gokus available to us, which obviously is going to be good. I mean, we could get a couple. The thing is, we don't want to go too heavy into not doing Buu Saga characters, because Goku, I just don't know that Goku's... I mean, I guess you could, like, in slot 2 or 3, like, his defense is the same in slot 2 or 3 if you have the Buu Saga ally or not. Well, I guess that's kind of not true, because he is going to do the guaranteed additional super, which still gives him 50% defense from a super attack effect. So, yeah, I just don't... I'm sorry. Like, a lot of people I think are probably just going to say it's not a big deal, but to me it is. You're not going to change my mind on that. Then there's the Kamehameha team. I'm still waiting, man. You guys know how fun this team is going to be. Can we get a Kamehameha leader, please? Like, hello. This guy would have been a great... I don't really have a problem with Goku's leader skill, but this would have been a great leader skill to give to one of these characters coming up, man. I mean, this is Anniversary Worldwide Tanabata, something like that. Then Goku is on, what is this? Time Limit. This is the Time Limit category team. Is that... Yeah, Angel Gold. Yep, it's Time Limit right there. This is another team that still needs a leader, by the way. Then Goku is also on Resurrected Warriors. Yep. This is the Resurrected Warrior category team. After this dual Dokkan Fest and then Harudegarn and stuff like that, we're building this team up too, which is good. All of the character designs in 2024, I mean, 9 out of 10 units this year have just been good, flat out. Like they're on a roll of killing it. It does not feel like last year at all. Then Goku, of course, is on Super Saiyan 3. They did something I think is smart, which is they bulk buffed it at the same time. We just got a million Super Saiyan 3 options, right? The 2 new Dokkan Fest Super Saiyan 3 Gokus, the 2 Super EZAs, EZA Int Gotenks, EZA LR Super Saiyan 3. Like, in the blink of an eye, Super Saiyan 3 is a competitive team, right? I like when they do that. Rather than do, like, one character, and then we'll come back to it in 2 years, just making it, like, you know, in this point in time, Super Saiyan 3 is a solid team. Not every team is going to be good forever. So I think it's more important for them to make like a cohesive, good team. You know, for 2024, Super Saiyan 3 should be a viable team if you want to run it. Then Goku is also on the Pure Saiyan category team. You know, this monstrosity right here. Goku is also on the Goku family category team. Yeah, shares with the best unit in the game still. Beast. Okay, cool. Then Goku is on the Turtle School category team right there. Sure. Goku is also on Mastered Evolution. Nice to always get more buffs for this team. This team is starting to get some real killers on it too, right? Vegeta doesn't really have too many restrictions to worry about. Toppo and Goku obviously do, though. All right. Then there is the Bond of Friendship category team. Eventually, this could be a nice leader skill for a character to have. This has got a nice roster of characters, Bond of Friendship. Goku is also on Power Beyond Super Saiyan. Oh my god! You think this guy would have been good against that Fusion Zamasu mission? Jesus, dude. I wish, man. Hey. Then, of course, there's also the Bond of Parent and Child category team. We're also still waiting for a new leader for this. Vegeta and Trunks are definitely past their prime at this point. And then finally, Goku is on the Earthbred Fighter category. That's another... Dude, all these categories just don't have leaders right now. It's so crazy. Like, you know, you can win with a double 23rd World Tournament Goku team, of course. Again, people oftentimes twist what I'm saying. But the double 23rd World Tournament Goku is not like what I consider a good team, really. So, there we go. There is the Dokkan Fest Angel Super Saiyan 3 Goku. He's really good, man. I feel like I'm kind of... I don't know. I feel like he was looking really good. I might like him as the number 2 TUR. Maybe Vegeta's 2 and this guy's 3. It's close, man. And Toppo is good. Like, I'm loving this. These characters are good, man. These are not weak-ass bitch characters that they gave us, like, last year. So this is awesome. So, let me know what you guys think of Angel Super Saiyan 3. Even at 55%, though, he looks damn good.